Tonight, it's not a fight in the ring. It's a fight on the highways. Trooper Jacob Byrd versus Trooper Matthews. Two legends, two styles, one winner. Just after 5 o'clock in the evening, Little Rock Police Department called for backup on a stolen white Nissan Altima tearing through the streets. That's when Trooper Jacob Byrd answered the call. Chaos unfolded in seconds, but Byrd stayed locked in.
Getting back on 440 East, getting back on 440 East. 46 Rock out Strawberry.
With perfect timing, Byrd executed a textbook pit maneuver, sending the Altima spinning off the roadway. In an instant, the chaos was over. The suspect was taken into custody, and Byrd once again proved why his name echoes across Arkansas highways. And that was just the beginning. We now move on to Byrd's second pit maneuver. April 25, 2024, just before 7 in the morning. Saline County deputies were chasing down a white Chevy S10, blasting through the bauxite area. That's when Trooper Byrd locked in once again. The truck swerved recklessly, even crossing into oncoming lanes, putting every driver in danger. Byrd wasn't about to let that ride any further. With one decisive move, he lined up his patrol car and executed a flawless pit, sending the suspect off the road and straight into custody near a Bryant church. Two pursuits, two perfect endings. Byrd proving that when he's behind the wheel, escape is never an option. And now, we move from Arkansas to Georgia, where Trooper Matthews takes the spotlight. Known for his precision and relentless pursuit style, Matthews has built a reputation that matches the best in the game. When he locks onto a fleeing suspect, the chase doesn't last long. On April 15, 2025, Trooper Matthews of the Georgia State Patrol Crime Suppression Unit was alerted to a homicide suspect tearing through DeKalb County in a gray Nissan Altima. Antonio Watson, just hours away from committing a deadly crime, had no intention of stopping, weaving recklessly through traffic and putting countless lives at risk. Matthews and his fellow troopers moved swiftly, knowing every second mattered.
Jig, I think you got it. Yeah, we got it right here, Jig. Yeah, right here, hang on. Jig, shit. Get it, hang on. I got it. I'm going to hold 10-3. 10-3, land 10-3.
Recognizing the danger, Trooper Matthews executed a precise low-speed pit, sending the Altima spinning into a stationary car and coming to a controlled stop. Watson and his passenger, Byron Thomas, both wanted on multiple warrants, were immediately taken into custody at gunpoint. And even as the driver forgot to put the car in park, Matthews and his team kept the situation under control. Once again, Matthews and the Georgia State Patrol proved why they are unmatched, ending a deadly chase with absolute professionalism and authority. And that, folks, is a pit you won't soon forget. Scat Pack Dodge Challengers are packed with a 6.4-liter Hemi Phi 8 engine, producing over 485 horsepower, enough to launch them from 0 to 60 in just over 4 seconds. Trooper Matthews was on patrol when he spotted two Scat Pack Dodge Challengers racing. He tried to pull them over, but the drivers had other plans and started fleeing, unaware that Matthews was in hot pursuit, ready to match their raw Hemi power every step of the way.
Going to the interstate, going connector south, connector south. Coming up to 20, coming up to 20. Making their way over to the right, might take 20. They're still together. You can see cars.
To the right.
All right, yeah, they're trying to take I-20 together. Still coming up to I-20.
Coming up I-20.
Staying south on the connector, staying south on the connector. Coming up to Fulton Street.
Staying south on connector. So Fulton.
The streets blurred beneath the tires as Matthews maintained relentless pressure. Each second stretched. Every miscalculation by the challengers amplified the danger. With unmatched focus, he positioned his patrol vehicle strategically, ready for the decisive move. The suspects were racing blindly, but Matthews was in complete control, calculating, predicting, and preparing to end the chase before it could spiral out of control.
On the interstate, I'm taking the one on the interstate.
35 south, exit Cleveland, 1 to the exit, and 1 away.
All right, still southbound 75, coming up to Central Ave.
Still southbound, coming up on Central Ave. Exit on River Road.
Southbound Riverdale, almost 1050, 1050, 1050. Still going, still going.
Can I get there for 85?
Yes, but you're probably better off. I don't know, to be honest with you. We're passing up Clayton County units now, passing Clayton County units now. Stand by.
Passing Clayton County unit.
Pit. I'm trying to get him off the road, get him disabled. Stand by. All right, stand by. Multiple pits in contact.
At one point, the two Scat Pack challengers split up, each taking off in different directions. Matthews zeroed in on one, expertly executing a perfect pit maneuver that brought it to a controlled stop. With precision and authority, he moved in and arrested the driver, taking him safely into custody. Once again, Matthews showed why he's among the most skilled and fearless troopers on the road: calm under pressure, decisive in action, and unmatched in professionalism. And round one goes to? Round one goes to Trooper Byrd. His pit maneuvers are already considered legendary, reacting with incredible speed and precision, almost like he knows the exact second to strike. Matthews has clean and powerful hits as well, no doubt, but Byrd brings more aggression and determination when he goes in. The difference is close. Matthews is dangerous in every pursuit, but Byrd dominates this category. His pits look like something out of an action movie. Pure execution. On December 3, 2022, while working the night shift, Trooper Jacob Byrd received word of an SUV flying down the highway at over 100 miles per hour in a 65 zone. Without hesitation, Byrd lit up his lights and siren, locked onto the target, and the pursuit was on.
We're going to be third. We're going up on Latin County. Check the college exit. Speed, hey. You stay.
You'll give me space. I'm trying to put it right here.
You're 90, white trap. There's that thing I did. Pit. Stay knocked out. Get us medical. Where you at?
Watch your crossfire.
As Byrd closed the gap on the fleeing SUV, he didn't hesitate, executing a pit maneuver at nearly 100 miles per hour. The suspect's vehicle went crashing out in a violent stop, and moments later, the driver was under arrest, taken into custody without further incident. Once again, Trooper Jacob Byrd proved a simple truth. No matter how fast you think you're going, you can't outrun Byrd. The Dodge Charger can reach top speeds of 155 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest sedans on American highways. But raw speed means nothing when Trooper Jacob Byrd is the one chasing. On May 22, 2024, while sitting at a traffic light on patrol, Byrd spotted a white Dodge Charger with expired license plates. When he tried to pull the driver over, the suspect refused, made a sudden U-turn, and fled the scene, unknowingly setting the stage for a pursuit against one of the most relentless troopers out there. The suspect tore through traffic at 100 miles per hour, swerving into oncoming lanes and nearly causing multiple head-on collisions. Chaos seemed inevitable, yet there was a sense of control. Because when Trooper Jacob Byrd is behind the wheel, the pursuit is never out of hand. His precision and fearlessness turn even the most dangerous chase into a calculated takedown.
He's going the wrong way on University. Wrong way on University.
What made things even worse was that the driver entered the wrong side of the highway, putting countless lives at risk. But Trooper Jacob Byrd didn't hesitate for a second. Recognizing the sheer recklessness and danger, he closed in and executed a flawless pit maneuver, bringing the madness to an end. Once again, Byrd proved why he's one of the most fearless and efficient troopers on the road, turning a deadly situation into another decisive takedown. And now, from Fast Jacob, we go to Trooper Matthews, Georgia's answer to high-speed chaos. When the speeds climb and suspects think they can vanish into the night, Matthews is the one who locks on and never lets go. Known for his calm precision at triple-digit chases, he turns what looks like madness into pure control, proving that no suspect is too fast when GSP is in the rearview. It was December 21st, 2023, when Trooper Matthews clocked a black Infiniti G37, ripping down I-20 West at a blistering 102 miles per hour in a 60 zone. Matthews moved in to make the stop, but instead of yielding, the driver doubled down, blowing through a red light, darting onto Capitol Avenue, and dragging the chase back onto I-20 East.
Why are we still rolling? Past Neal Street. Yeah, we're still rolling. Getting off on Capitol. Back on 20 East. Back on 20 East. 20 East.
With traffic heavy and speeds peaking at over 145 miles per hour, the suspect weaved recklessly between lanes, gambling with the lives of everyone on the road. But where most would see chaos, Matthews saw calculation. He closed the gap, measured the danger, and prepared to end it before it went too far. Trooper Matthews executed a perfect pit maneuver, spinning the Infiniti into the median and quickly disabling it, forcing the driver, Charles Hopkins, into custody at gunpoint. What started as a routine speed stop ended with the arrest of a wanted felon with outstanding child sex crime warrants. Once again, Matthews and the Georgia State Patrol proved why they are unmatched, taking a dangerous predator off the streets with precision and authority. On the night of August 23, 2023, Trooper Matthews spotted a pack of reckless sport bikes racing down GA 316 at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. When most riders tried to evade him through traffic, and even the wrong way, Matthews stayed relentless, using precision channelization maneuvers to control the pursuit.
Hey, what kind of vehicle is it?
All right, passing Jimmy Carter, I believe. Hang on. Making his way over to the right, making his way over to the right.
It's not a singular vehicle, it's a group of motorcycles.
It's only one motorcycle at this point, Atlanta, only one motorcycle.
10 only one motorcycle remaining.
Coming up on Jimmy Carter.
I thought you Jimmy Carter.
All right, he acted like he wanted to take Jimmy Carter, did not take it, so we're still 85 south, 85 south.
10-4, still 85 south.
Good, we're good, split it.
The suspect tore through traffic at breakneck speeds, swerving recklessly between lanes and endangering every driver on the road. At over 100 miles per hour, he showed no regard for red lights, intersections, or the lives around him. But with Trooper Matthews in pursuit, chaos had nowhere to hide.
10-4, eastbound North Duel, passing Byrd Cliff, and B is about to come up over 2C.
Actually turning on to Briarcliff, northbound Briarcliff.
North from Briarcliff.
Dim those lights if you can. Turn on to Cliff Valley.
Taking Cliff Valley.
Head in.
Through precise maneuvers and relentless focus, Matthews corralled Diarcia onto a dead-end road, ending the chaos without further incident. Once again, he proved why high-speed pursuits bend to his control. Calm under pressure, strategically precise, and utterly unstoppable. Round 2 belongs to Trooper Matthews. While Byrd is brutal at high speeds, Matthews shows more consistency and control when things push over 100 miles per hour. His style keeps him closer and tighter on the suspect, rarely letting the gap widen. Byrd has had moments where the suspect slipped away, but Matthews doesn't let that happen. Both are fantastic, but Matthews shows the cold precision at high speeds that earns him this round. On March 28, 2023, Trooper Jacob Byrd spotted a black Nissan Maxima with expired registration near Fair Park Boulevard. As soon as he initiated a traffic stop, the driver bolted onto city streets, reaching speeds over 100 miles per hour, weaving dangerously through traffic and running red lights, clearly determined not to be caught. The pursuit intensified as the suspects drove on the wrong side of the road, endangering every motorist in their path. At one point, a bag containing a firearm and drug paraphernalia was tossed from the fleeing vehicle, evidence of the dangerous crew Byrd was now chasing. With precision and control, Byrd executed a pit maneuver, bringing the Nissan to a stop. Both occupants were taken into custody without further incident, revealing the violent threats inside the car and securing a Ruger 25 pistol and narcotics. Byrd's quick thinking and expert driving neutralized a highly dangerous situation, proving once again that no matter the chaos, he commands the streets. As the night settled, his reaction under pressure reminded everyone why he's unmatched when darkness hits the roads. On July 22, 2024, Trooper Jacob Byrd was on patrol when a Dodge Challenger tore past him, fleeing like a maniac. Byrd immediately activated his lights and sirens, but the driver refused to stop, igniting a high-speed pursuit that would test every ounce of Byrd's skill and precision.
Temporary stopping.
With Trooper Byrd hot on his tail, the suspect quickly realized that even a Dodge Challenger couldn't outrun him. The driver finally surrendered, stepping out of the car and taken into custody without incident. Once again, Byrd's unmatched skill and nighttime control proved why he dominates the streets: calm, precise, and unstoppable. And now we shift from Byrd's relentless pursuit in Arkansas to Trooper Matthews patrolling the streets of Georgia. As night falls, Matthews' mastery of high-pressure situations and unparalleled nighttime control takes center stage, showing once again why no suspect can hide when he's on patrol. June 24, 2023, on the I-75/I-85 connector near 14th Street, Trooper Matthews spotted a black Camaro tearing past at reckless speed. The car weaved through lanes, cutting dangerously close to other vehicles. Matthews' eyes never wavered. He was calculating every move, anticipating the chaos before it happened.
1038.
795, go ahead.
1080, connector north, 17th, black Camaro, some kind of handwritten dealer tag coming up on 17th, far right lane.
10-4, all units 10-3, 1033, unit 795 and 1080, connector north and 17.
Coming up on the split, coming up on the split.
10-4, coming up on split.
Alright, staying 85 north, staying 85 north.
Clear 85 north.
1050, bad 1050, bad 1050. Multiple vehicles at, stand by.
At the split north of Dummers 75, the Camaro struck two vehicles, lost control, and slammed into the concrete median. Matthews executed a flawless felony stop, securing the driver and passenger at gunpoint. Night had become a test of skill, control, and nerves, and Matthews proved why he dominates the streets after dark. Even under the stress of a high-speed pursuit, Matthews maintained control, ensuring no further injuries. This is Georgia State Patrol night operations at its finest, a masterclass in calm, calculated enforcement. February 3rd, 2024. On Georgia 400 South near Lenox Road, Trooper Matthews spotted a gray Nissan GTR and a Dodge Charger racing side by side, a dangerous exhibition of speed. When Matthews attempted a stop, the Nissan slammed the accelerator and the chase was on.
Getting to 85, stand by, gonna try to pit. Alright, got too close to the wall for me to commit to it. We're connectors, or excuse me, 85 south, 85 south. Coming up on Buford Highway, 895, you're gonna be able to intercept us?
I'm getting on the route right now. Getting on Moore's Mill right now, southbound now, southbound.
Alright, we're passing up Buford Highway, left lane, left lane.
Hopefully I'll get right down to you at the same time. Come on.
169 on him. Alright, we're coming up to the sweeping curve. He's at 169 miles an hour. He's losing it. Stand by now. He's got it back somehow. Still going around the curve. Is anybody near 20? Alright, we're coming up on North Ave, North Ave.
As the chase moved onto Interstate 285 West, the Nissan hit 175 miles per hour under the Riverdale runway tunnel, hugging the shoulder and pushing the limits of control. Matthews attempted a pit maneuver, but civilian traffic forced a split-second adjustment, demonstrating his adaptability under extreme conditions.
University will be the next exit.
Right now?
Nope, not yet. Labeling in a mile.
Labeling in a mile, labeling in a mile. I see y'all's lights, I'm coming up.
Going 85 south, going 85 south.
85 south.
Nope, hold on. Nope, 75 south, 75 south.
What is
75 south.
We're on the access ramp, might be getting back on 75.
Tell them 24 CU something. Noonan. Should be on there, right? It's on the other remote right here. You got
No,
it?
we just standing by at 5144.
We might, damn, don't tell me we got a flat. What's going on with the car? Atlanta, my car's giving up on me. My car's giving up on me. It's dying. He's coming up to the Union City exit. Definitely gonna lose him as fast as he's going.
Finally, the Nissan struck a raised median on SR 138, disabling the vehicle. Matthews's relentless pursuit, tactical skill, and calm under pressure ensured that the driver, Patrick Lee, was taken into custody without further incident. Once again, Georgia State Patrol night operations proved why Matthews is unmatched on the streets, calculated, fearless, and always in control. Round 3 goes back to Trooper Byrd. When the sun goes down, it's like nothing changes for him. His reactions are just as sharp as in daylight. His moves at night are incredible, almost like he has a sixth sense in the dark. Matthews is still solid, make no mistake, but Byrd in night pursuits is something special. He reacts like it's broad daylight, and that's why he owns this round. March 1st, 2025. On a routine patrol, Trooper Jacob Byrd spotted a car tearing down the road at high speed. Without hesitation, he activated his lights and initiated a traffic stop, putting his training and instincts to the ultimate test.
1037, we're taking run there.
As Byrd exited his patrol vehicle and approached the suspect's car, the driver suddenly hit the gas, igniting a high-stakes pursuit. In an instant, calm observation turned into split-second strategy. Every decision mattered. Byrd anticipated every reckless swerve, every dangerous lane change, staying ahead of the driver while protecting the surrounding traffic.
He's trying to duck into a neighborhood back here. Stop. Another belt, yeah, he tried to stop and brake check me multiple times.
As Byrd closed in, he executed a flawless pit maneuver, bringing the vehicle under control. But the chase wasn't over. When the driver bolted on foot, Byrd's focus didn't waver. With precision timing, he deployed his taser, swiftly subduing the suspect and taking him into custody. Once again, Byrd proved why his name is synonymous with skill, composure, and relentless effectiveness. In the chaos of pursuit, he doesn't just react, he dominates the situation, keeping the streets safe while demonstrating unmatched law enforcement prowess. And now we move from Arkansas to Georgia to witness Trooper Matthews in action and his unmatched night control. On October 28, 2022, Trooper Matthews spotted a black sport bike tearing through Mockingbird Road, ignoring traffic laws and weaving recklessly at excessive speeds. As soon as Matthews activated his lights, the motorcycle accelerated, attempting to flee, but Matthews stayed composed, anticipating every move.
I don't know the name of this road right here. Stay by. U-turn, U-turn.
Going either.
Going back southbound. signaling he's going to stop. Stand by.
We're still signaling stop.
Get off of it!
With expert timing, he executed 2 precise channelization maneuvers, forcing the rider to the shoulder and bringing the chase to a controlled stop. Drawing his taser as a precaution, Matthews commanded compliance, and the rider, Brandon Ballew, was taken into custody without further incident. Once again, Matthews demonstrated unmatched skill and night control, neutralizing a dangerous, high-risk situation with calm precision. Round 4 goes to Trooper Matthews. Both men are professional and sharp, but Matthews on a traffic stop looks more prepared and more commanding. His ability to read the situation, his body language, and the tone of his voice give off instant authority. Byrd is strong, no question, but Matthews projects that nothing will get past him. Calm yet decisive, that's why he edges Byrd here. Again, close, but Matthews takes it. On May 24, 2023, just past midnight, Trooper Jacob Byrd was patrolling Interstate 30 westbound when a silver Dodge Challenger caught his attention. The Texas-tagged vehicle, flagged as stolen, immediately drew Byrd's focus as it roared down the highway, already pushing speeds past 100 miles per hour. Despite Byrd's relentless pursuit, the driver of the Dodge Challenger proved elusive. Near the intersection of Fraser Pike and Stout Street, the suspect vanished from sight, forcing Byrd to make the difficult decision to terminate the chase. On March 7, 2024, Trooper Matthews and the Georgia State Patrol Crime Suppression Unit were called to action, tracking a stolen Ford Fusion through the streets of Atlanta. As the vehicle roared out of a parking lot, Matthews' lights and sirens signaled the start of a chase that would test every ounce of skill and precision he possesses.
He's got a blank around. Give a second. Probably gonna go that. I'm here. Alright, we're 1080.
All units hold 10-3, 10-33, unit 795, 1080, 20 eastbound, okay, white Ford Fusion, 795, push updated 20.
Right on the Byrd.
Clear right behind Byrd.
Coming up to I-20, going I-20.
Clear 20, one on I-20.
You know he's down to 20, I'm 20.
Clear eastbound 20. Clear on pit.
Another pit.
The suspect tore through residential streets, ignoring signals and weaving recklessly, but Matthews anticipated every move. With precise pit maneuvers, he disabled the Fusion, and when the driver fled on foot, Matthews, with K9 loco and Atlanta PD support, brought him down using his taser. Once again, Matthews showcased why his calm, tactical mastery and nighttime control make him unstoppable on the streets. Round 5, our pick is Trooper Matthews. He leaves a strong impression through professionalism, composure, and overall presence on the road. Calm, authoritative, always in control. This was a close call. Byrd and Matthews both deserve their legendary status. But for us, Matthews edges this round. Now we turn it over to you. Who's the true legend in your eyes? Is it Byrd, Arkansas's pit king, or Matthews, Georgia's finest? Let us know in the comments.